Hey folks, how's it going? Something I wanted to get off my chest now that it's Royal Rumble is over, the road to WrestleMania has begun. There's something that I really want to stress in this video, and I don't plan for it to be a long video, just enough for me to get my point across. I want to talk about Asuka. Let me run down a couple of things about Asuka, mainly about her WWE career. Shall we? She's an NXT Women's Champion. She's a two-time Raw Women's Champion. She is a SmackDown Women's Champion. She is a two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. So not only has she been a Triple Crown champion, but also a Grand Slam champion. She won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble in WWE history. She has also been the sole survivor of a traditional Survivor Series match for Team Raw. I mean, yeah, you could say mixed match challenge as well. Not that big of a deal. It's for charity anyway. She is a Money in the Bank winner. Her and Kairi Sane have been voted Tag Team of the Year. Asuka has also been voted NXT Overall Competitor and Female Competitor of the Year. As a matter of fact, Female Competitor of the Year twice. So what is she missing? I'd say that's a solid WWE career, if you ask me. But what is she missing? What is she still missing? Simple. A victory on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. She has yet to win at WrestleMania. She is currently 0 for 2. And she got snubbed out of a third WrestleMania. What do I mean by that? She was supposed to be in the WrestleMania, but no. She got booked to drop the SmackDown Women's Championship to Charlotte Flair, which eventually led to a triple threat. Winner takes it all. Her versus Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey, which equaled the birth of Becky Two Belts. Aside from being snubbed out of that WrestleMania, Asuka is 0 and 2 at WrestleMania. Her 900 plus undefeated streak ended at the hands of Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34. At WrestleMania 36, her and Kairi Sane lost the Women's Tag Team Championships against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Therefore, Asuka is 0-2 on WrestleMania soil. Look, WWE, this has been the main piece that has eluded Asuka, even through the shady booking that she's had to experience. I'm not saying she's experienced that her entire time in the WWE, but a good portion of it post NXT and into the main roster. Now, I know Bianca Belair won this year's Royal Rumble. Well earned, well deserved. And I think we can all agree on her picking Sasha Banks to face at WrestleMania. I mean, her picking Asuka would be kind of weird. Not that I wouldn't like it, but I think it's clear that the majority of the fans want to see Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks at WrestleMania for the title, the SmackDown Women's Championship. Which would leave an open challenger for Asuka, who's the current Raw Women's Champion. Look, no matter who her opponent is to be at WrestleMania, and yes, I'm already making the assumption that she will be champion going into WrestleMania, even going through Elimination Chamber. But no matter who she has to face at WrestleMania, she must win. Third time has to be the charm. It has to be. I mean, come on. WWE is already going to have Charlotte Flair eventually break her father's number of championships in history. She's already going to be destined to break that record anyway. So it's not like we're not ever going to see it. You know that that's Vince McMahon's golden girl. So and it's already bad enough that it's like Asuka has to suffer through being Raw Women's Champion due to lacking storyline, especially with Charlotte Flair returning. That, and on top of the fact that she got beat and pinned cleanly by Alexa Bliss. Look, even if it is Alexa versus Asuka at WrestleMania, Asuka has to win that match. And if you ask me, the perfect ending would be this would be the best opportunity. Alexa taps into the fiend spirit, the darkness. You have Asuka counter that by taking a page out of her long, long, thick book of Kana and unleash it. Now I understand that she might not necessarily become Kana in name, but Kana and demeanor and gimmick and attitude to counter Alexa Bliss. This would be the best way to do it and the best time to do it to get that victory. That one victory that has eluded Asuka her entire WWE career on the main roster. This year is the time. This is the time. I mean, it's already shown that it's not impossible for Alexa Bliss to be beat. I mean, heck, she got thrown over the top rope and eliminated in the Royal Rumble by Rhea Ripley in the midst of her channeling her inner fiend. So that should be enough evidence for Asuka to be able to beat Alexa if it came to her being her opponent at WrestleMania. But really think of it this way. Asuka gets this victory, clean victory, at WrestleMania to retain the Raw Women's title. Then honestly, there's really nothing more left that Asuka could do. I mean, look at her resume. As I said early in this video, look at the resume. Her career in the WWE speaks for itself. You know, the booking could have been better in, some areas during that time frame, but the numbers and, the accomplishments don't lie. So, I mean, she's 39 now. She turns 40 this year. And I mean, I'm sure realistically, I mean, with the kind of shape that Asuka's in, she could probably wrestle until she's like 55. But you take care of one, pretty much you take care of one career and you kind of seal Asuka's WWE career by giving her this WrestleMania victory, something she has yet to taste. She's tasted a Royal Rumble, but she has not tasted a victory on WrestleMania soil. WWE, make the right decision and fix this. And honestly, this is the best time to do it. This is the best time to do it. Whether it's against Alexa Bliss or whoever, Asuka has to win at WrestleMania. Go ahead and book her to win. That seals the deal. And honestly, I mean, because she's already pretty much going to be a future WWE Hall of Famer. That's a given. But WrestleMania is pretty much the Super Bowl pay-per-view event of the WWE. And y'all have yet to give her a victory on WrestleMania soil. Make the right decision. The other booking can take a hit this one time, especially with as many hits that Asuka's taken. Book her for this victory, WWE. Even if it's not necessarily for a title. Book her to win on WrestleMania soil. Cleanly. No DQ victory. No countout victory. Clean victory. mean, ultimately, my dream scenario would have been Kairi Sane entering the Royal Rumble, win, and goes on to WrestleMania 37 and challenges Asuka for the title. We would have killed two birds with one stone there. The fans get the dream match. Kairi gets her dream match against her dream opponent. And Asuka has the opportunity to finally win at WrestleMania. Make the right decision, WWE. Make the right decision, Vince McMahon. We already know you're going to book Charlotte to oblivion and have her surpass her father in title reigns. We already know it's coming. She's pretty much almost there. So, do the right thing for Asuka. Do the right thing for the Empress. Anyway, that's all I got. Thoughts, comments, the usual. Notification bell, click it so you can see every video that I release. Thank you for watching. Blitzball Champ out.